This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I don't know what to believe from Young Chop anymore. Young Choppa. He's 40, claiming he's 37. You can tell, he's 40 because of his arrest record, right? And he's claiming that when he did the band, he gave them a fake ID to audition. Maybe that's true, okay? Because he said he had a warrant out and he had to be 18 to, try to audition. Maybe that's true, but if I'm correct, didn't this happen in like when did the band start? The band premiere. I think it started in premiere Diddy. I think that was 04, wasn't it? Am I wrong? Okay, 2003. Diddy, known as Diddy, is called The Band, emerged a reality show making The Band 2. A reality show involved Diddy, Sean Combs, selecting 6 artists in a large pool of... Okay, so when did it first start? Okay, yeah. So basically, I'm pretty sure this started in 03, 04, right around that area. And that would have made him about the right age, Now, here's what it comes in. So he says he signed a bad boy. If you signed a bad boy, you can't use a fake ID anymore. You got to attach a social to it and everything because they got to pay you, right? So then he says, I was in the studio with Chingy and I made that song Shake Your Tail Feather with that you hear with Nelly. And Diddy just stole it from me and he did it because I had used a fake ID to sign to him. Dude, that's like almost impossible, bro. The amount of checks and everything they'd have to do through a record label, not just through Bad Boy Entertainment, through, I forget who they were with, the Interscope or Aerostar, they were with somebody. They would check it. Bro, you're lying. He's just, you know what? He's running out of stories. This is what always happens, like Gene Deal. He just starts making half the stuff up now because it's like half is true, and then you can just, now you have that credibility down. You can, really lie, and I don't know. Because if you lie, you keep the money coming in. Sierra feels moved by the Holy Spirit to tell Jim Jones to marry Chrissy. Okay, so you do that. But you know what she doesn't know? Okay.
Guys, how are y'all? I hope my crap will
Come
on, because we need this to happen. I'm sorry, because I just really need this to happen. I don't want to get mad at me because I don't know how you feel, but
Jim Jones feels like he's somebody right now.
I really need y'all to just go ahead and I'm coming in hot. No. Should I just stay on what I'm on right now?
Yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna stay on it because why not? Why not? Like y'all have lived life.
You know what Sierra doesn't know? Is that Chrissy is already moved on and smashing somebody else. They have a lot of assets together, so they're cool. And I'm sure she's letting him go smash or whatever, so it's like they kind of moved on, but they're not going to do it publicly, right? Isn't that funny? Chrissy already moved on, Sierra. Like, you're tripping.
In every capacity anyone could live in. You live in life. Chrissy is so beautiful.
Gee, Sierra, calm down, okay? Nobody wants that fake relationship you have with Russell Wilson. He was your meal ticket. Clarissa Shields compares herself to Jesus. She says she speaks to the haters lingering around her relationship with Papoose. People hate great things. They hated Jesus. To relate that to your relationship is nuts. I'm going to just leave that there. I don't even need to elaborate on that. She's touched in the head, man. She's loving this attention. I think she's really into the attention more than Papoose. Ray J is talking about fleeing the country because the Diddy trial. Yo, Ray J is just trying to get posted in the blogs at this point, That's it. He's coming up with all kinds of stories about Diddy so he can get on Piers Morgan and all this other stuff. It's getting weird. Well, as we know, Timbaland signed a AI artist, and basically Guru warned Timbaland. He says, I'm going to say it again. I swear I love you, bro, but this isn't it. Do you realize what's going on in the world? Your voice is powerful and the way too important for anything like this to happen. I have students who worship you. They're going to say, if Tim can do it, then it's okay for me to do it. These are the times right here that history is defined. Human expression can never be reduced to this. This is way bigger than music. This is in love. And you know what? He's right. Because you take the emotion and everything out of music, there's nothing special about it anymore. And you know what? It just becomes generic crap. Now, most of music is generic. But you need those special people like a Timbaland, Guru, people that make special music with a frequency and a vibe. You can't mimic that. You can get close, but you can't mimic it. You can only mimic something and just, like, say, who comes out and everybody copies? Soulja Boy, or who else do it? Boss Man D-Lo. Who's something that everybody copied? Yeah, 50 Cent, I guess. Different times, different artists came out. Drake's a good example. When Drake came out, you had about 20 different Drakes come out after that. What's the guy from Texas? You're going to hate the Kirko Banks. It was the same thing. And you guess what? It came and it went because you can't copy it. That wasn't his thing. Like, he was probably a different kind of artist before that. It worked because people love Drake, but you can only do that for so long. He didn't come out, his next song didn't sound like that. Swizz Beatz swears he's not a sellout. When he sold out, you guys sold out with Versus. You sold it to Triller for $50 million. That's called selling out, because you know what? You guys didn't make Versus what it was. The people did. The artist did. And you didn't share with everybody. You and Timbaland sold out, and hey, it's fine. You made a lot of money with it, but you sold out. It's now dead and gone. You sold it out. Boosie wants to become a ballerina.
Hey, I need a cheerleader coach. I need a woman cheerleader coach. Come by my house and teach some cheers. We got a film coming up. So
he wants to become a cheerleader. And Young Miami says she's got some tea to drop, and she's going to drop it in her music. Well, that's a good way to have the tea never come out, because guess what? Nobody listens to Young Miami. Can't wait to drop. I got the tea. Well, guess what? That tea's going to stay cold. Ugh. Anyways, we'll leave that here. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. I will check you guys in the next one. Smash. Let me see. All right, guys. Peace.